Hi, Craig Jones here, and today we're going to be cooking something special on the Cookshack PG1000 pellet grill. We've got some great Tomahawk steaks here for you. What I want to do is get them to room temperature hours and hours before I'm ready to cook. The reason for that is when I am putting it in that smoky environment, it helps them to get up to temperature all at the same time. Now as I put salt on here, and I'm putting about a ½ teaspoon per side. So I put the salt on there. This is going to do two things for us. The first thing is it's going to help drive flavor into the steaks. The second thing it's going to do for us is it's going to actually, since salt is an antimicrobial, it's going to keep it from any of the bad bugs or germs or anything actually getting on your steak. So I'm fine putting these out anywhere from 2 to 4 hours before we cook. What I want to do is just pat off the moisture that's here. But I'm going to wrap the bone with some aluminum foil. And this is really just for presentation later. Okay, so we're outside. We put the steaks on the indirect side of the grill. This grill has an indirect side and a direct side, just like you would with a charcoal grill. Now, the way it works here is the heat's coming up, flowing across the top, and then the exhaust vent is below, so the heat then comes down on the top as well as the smoke. So we have this convection going on, very even cooking in here. I absolutely love this grill. Now, I turned the temperature down to 175 degrees. Of course, it went down a little bit because I just lifted the lid, but that's okay, it'll recover. That's what's nice about setting the temperature. Now here's those wood pellets. This is actually what's driving all of the heat and all of the flavor on these grills. So there is no electric heat happening here. The heat is actually coming from these pellets, which is basically wood that's formed into the pellets. So we're going to let these steaks cook, smoke, let the flavor drive in until they get to about 20 degrees below where we want our final temperature. Maybe 20 or 15 degrees because these are pretty thick steaks. There's our smoked ribeyes. Now, this isn't real appetizing as it looks now, but what's great is it's 120 degrees all the way through. So our next step is we're going to take these off the grill, and I'll show you what we do then, and then we're going to sear them. We've got the grill heated up to 500 degrees. We're going to check it probably at the grill grate itself. It's going to be 600 degrees or higher. But you know what? You don't want to take your steaks straight from your indirect and go and sear them. And here's why. Let's take a look at these steaks right here. So you find a little bit of moisture on there. It's very important. I want to get this moisture off of here because remember what I'm trying to do is create a really nice sear. Well, that sear's not going to happen if we have a lot of water on here. In fact, what it'll do is end up steaming the steaks, and nobody likes steamed steaks. So first thing is let's get off this moisture, and then we want to put on a little bit of high temperature oil. I like to use grapeseed oil. I'll just put a little bit on the side here, rub that in. This is going to help create that nice sear, beautiful marks that we like to all show and show off. I've turned the grill up to 500 degrees, so I got 600 degrees actually on the grate. So these are going to sear wonderfully. We want to get nice cross hatches, so I'm going to put this on at an angle. Shut the lid down and set a 30-second timer. Now what I'm doing with the 30-second timer is I'm going to put it 30 seconds this way and then turn it and steak and do 30 seconds this way. This will give us that cross hatch that we're looking for. So it's a total time of 1 minute per side. Then I'll flip the steak over to the second side. We'll do the same thing with that. That's it. 1 minute per side. This steak is ready to go. Look at those. Look at that great, beautiful coloring on there. Beautiful mahogany. We're going to let this rest just for a little bit and then slice into these to see what we've got. this. Beautiful color, great moisture. Cut this off the bone. So I kind of like to do slices so you get both types of meat there. By the way, this is what I talk about in a reverse sear. Notice we have edge to edge, perfect medium rare, and then the sear on both the top and the bottom. Advantage of the reverse sear, and of course the great flavor we're going to get from this is that advantage of using the Cookshack pellet grill. You get all that great pellet smoke flavor and then that searing action on it. Man, cannot wait to get into this. Look at that. So juicy, wonderful. Well, so I hope that I've inspired you to do your own reverse sear at home. And you know, when you get a chance, come and check us out at Cookshack at cookshack.com. Give us a call, check out the website, we'd be glad to help you out.